Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what they secretly want to tell you spread for all of my fellow Taurus out there. So, let's get after it. Okay. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards that I need to see. What do they want to secretly tell my Virgos out there? What do they secretly want to tell all of my Virgos out there? There you go. Okay. There you go. Okay. Okay. First up. Transparency and honesty. Want to be transparent and honest with you about how they feel about you. So they want things to be completely upfront, which is very good actually. In addition here to them wanting things to be transparent and upfront with you, they also are looking for a recognized victory. What does that mean? That means they're looking for a situation in which you guys will have outward shows of affection for one another. Meet their friends, their family, that sort of thing. So looking for a recognized victory with truth and transparency. Now, there is a bit of a fork in the road, however, okay, with the Two of Swords energy here. There is a bit of a fork in the road. Why? Because they have already offered their cup of love to you once before, and their advances were rejected. Okay, so there's that, and I get the sense here is that they feel as though there was a reason for that. Maybe they didn't really feel like they knew you that well as of yet, or maybe there was a situation where you were previously attached to someone else. But since then, they have been receiving warm, vibrating energy from you. They've been pushing it out there, and they feel like they've been receiving it from you. In addition to that, we also have a 8 of Wands situation, whereas though there's been an awful lot of communication between you and them via social media. So there's a lot of communication that's been going back and forth, and that's what kind of gives them the sense that there's really been this transformational energy, this transformational shift that has taken place, and there may have even been a little bit of flirtation, okay, via through social media there. So that's what kind of has changed things around a little bit. Now, with that being the case, we got the Page of Pentacles energy here. This person is trying to find the best ways that they can to articulate their true feelings for their deep feelings for you, and that's pretty much already been taking place anyway with the 8 of Wands and the Page of Pentacles energy as it is, which has given them a hope in a sense that we got Star card. There's a hope for a restart, if you will, a fresh restart, a new hope. So there's hope with the situation that things are going to progress in a more favorable way for them. So, with that being the case here, let's see what blockages, what potential blockages could you guys be dealing with? What potential blockages could you guys be dealing with? What potential blockages could you guys be dealing with here? What potential blockages could you guys be dealing with? One more shuffle. What potential blockages could my Virgos be dealing with here? Two cards you need to see. Ooh. Okay. So one flew out rather, so we're definitely going to take that one. Alright. Boom. Alright. So, we got the 9 of Swords here. So, the blockage could be, there is, even though there has been some communication going back and forth here, and it's been favorable communication, and things have seemingly, even some flirtation that has taken place here via social media, there's still this sense of that there's still a little bit of anxiety with the situation. There's like, okay, well, I think I'm almost 90% sure I'm reading this right, but there's a 10% chance that I'm not. They're pretty sure that things have kind of turned around, and whatever needed to happen has happened for them to get your attention. They're pretty sure of that. And there's an equal mutual attraction there, but they're still causing a little bit of anxiety and tension here. Also, we have the World card representing there's a beginning, middle, and an end. Things have gone full circle. Now, the reason why that could be problematic is that things have gone full circle, and they could have found themselves in the friend zone. Okay, the friend zone was just kind of just flirtatiousness there. And we've all been there, most of us anyway. Where some kind of way you ended up, you're wanting to have a robust relationship, and you guys have so much in common that you guys just end up being friends. And then once you get in the friend zone, it's really hard to get out of the friend zone. So that's the fear that may be happening here. There's a potential blockage here. Also, we have an equal give and take. Again, equal give and take representing if they're putting a certain amount of emphasis in romance and companionship, that needs to be a reciprocal type of thing. And so there's moderation and there's balance there. Also, we have a Knight of Swords energy here, which is an energy that's really, swoops in real fast, cuts out certain things. And sometimes it can be seen as being kind of harsh. And that is something that you want to be very careful about, especially if they feel as though that they're not getting, if things were to move the other way, then all of a sudden they would start, they would start coming on more, which would be kind of reckless on their part. Also, we have the Nine of Wands representing an individual that is, as I said with the Nine of Swords, as I said before here, anxiety, tension, and also you got an individual here that's being a little bit cautious. They know they got their heart out there, and they're being a little cautious. They don't want to get their heart broken. And then there's always that thing that happened before with the Four of Cups energy, where they offered their cup of love to you before, and it was kind of rejected. So they just kind of chalked up that experience to the fact that there were other things going on, and you really didn't know them that well at that point in time. So they feel like you've moved past that at this point. Okay, but that thought there is still kind of out there. Like, well, I got turned down once, I could definitely get turned down again. Okay. And then, of course, there is the Ace of Wands. And there, again, even though there's tension there, there's some not tension, but there is some teasing back and forth with you guys. Is that really sexual chemistry, or is that just simply merely, just a little bit of flirtation here or there? Is it really deep enough to really try to pursue a relationship, or is it just something that's kind of just kind of being played around with? There is a difference between true passion that's going to be acted upon and just passion you kind of thought a little bit flirtatious, in which you really have no intentions of moving forward with that. So there is a difference here, and there's the worry in their mind, like, I wonder which this is. So with that being said here, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give here before I shut this thing down. What additional information the Spirit want to give here before I shut this thing down? What additional information the Spirit want to give here before I shut this thing down? Okay. Show me cards that I need to see. Here we go. So, a couple things here. Consistency. Spirit saying be consistent in your thoughts and in your acts. So if you're not interested, then you really need to roll it out and say, I'm not really interested. If you are, let your rhetoric and your actions be, let them be consistent with one another. Okay. If you're not interested, then because it's kind of letting you know that, hey, listen, this person's interested. If you're not interested at this point, it's kind of you're kind of leading them on. So if you're interested, say you're interested. If not, okay. Now also we got core here. Now this person is really putting their soul out here. They're putting everything that they got into this potential love relationship here, and they're looking for a love-based relationship here, and they're putting it all out there on the line here. And so Spirit wants you to know that they put it all on. They put it all on red, representing the heart, love. So they got all their emotional chips here are just being put on red, and so that's what's going on right here. Finally, we have preservation. Okay, and again, as I said before, with the situation with this person, is that you have the potential to break this person emotionally, one way or the other. So, and you want to give, if you let them down, if you will, then you want to let them down with a sense of dignity, having a sense of dignity that's still intact. So that's why the sooner you do this, the better. Okay, because they have it all on the line here, and so just be cognizant of that moving forward. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna shut this thing down now. This is a general love reading. May not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you and you want to know more about this particular situation, again, the link will be below. Make sure you get yourself a personal reading, all right? If you guys haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe, okay? So my name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I will absolutely positively see you next time. Bye-bye.